Okay, so we're going to start with a review of our old roots that we've been doing over the past couple weeks. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to say it. What I want you to do is I want you to write it and then write the meaning of it. Right. Okay? So, let's see. Let's shuffle our stuff. All right. Number 1, tetra. Tetra. Excellent. Erase it. Tetra is what?
4.
Good. Try. The root try. Not like I tried my best. Good. Excellent. Try means
3.
good. All right, let's do duo. Duo. D-U. D-U-O. Okay. Duo means
2.
good. 2. What other root means 2?
5.
By. Very good. Write it. By. By also means 2. Good. B-I, by. Excellent. What about mono?
1.
Mono means 1. Spell it out for me. M-O-N-O. Good. Right. So why do you think Monopoly has mono in it?
One does here, one does this.
Right. The goal of the game, right, is to take over all the real estate, right? All to be owned by one person. Having a monopoly, if I have a gas monopoly for like vehicle gas, right, that means that I own all of the gas stations and nobody else can get any money from it. And that means that I can set my own prices. Typically not a very good business strategy from the government's point of view, right? Okay. So what about any?
Like
Any.
E-N-I.
Oh, not E-N-I. E-N-N-I. E. I mean, that is one.
Year?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. Any is year. What other 2 roots go with any?
Annie and
Annie and Anu.
I'm not sure exactly.
Right? Anniversary, annual, centennial, right?
Never heard that.
Huh?
Never heard that word.
No? Never heard centennial? What do you think it means?
Century and
So how many in a century? Uh-huh.
of every 100 years.
Yes, every 100 years. Good. Right? So like if we have a bicentennial, every how many years?
2.
Bicentennial?
Doesn't bind
Uh-huh.
and century. So every 200?
Every 200 years. Very good. Good job, guys. What about die? Not like, I'm dead. What does die mean? Ooh.
2.
2. Good. Die. 2. Oh, no E. We're not murdering anybody today.
Today.
Today. Well, I mean, my other classes are.
Still morning.
Yeah. They're murdering Duncan from Macbeth. Long story. We'll get there. What about pent?
5. 5.
Pent, 5, good. Okay, will you write that for me?
Yeah.
You okay today?
Yeah.
Sure. You need a snack?
Huh?
You need a snack?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Okay, pent is 5, P-E-N-T. What about quad?
4.
Quad. 4. Good. We already did cent, right? Cent means
100.
100. Good. C-E-N-T, cent. Awesome. Good job, guys. So that's a good review. Yeah?
That's it?
That's our review. We're going to add some more. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pick a number 1 through 9. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoo! You like my really, really strategic way of picking out which roots we're going to do each day? Very scientific, right? Okay. So our first root that we're adding, okay, is tele. T-E-L-E, tele. Okay, let's do it 3 times. Spell it and write it. T-E-L-E, tele. T-E-L-E, tele. T-E-L-E, tele. Tele means? Good. Give me an example of a
Telephone.
yep. Telephone, telegram,
Telescope.
telescope, telegraph. Good. Television, telemarketing, right? Good. Okay. My next one is form. F-O-R-M, form. Okay. Form. We're going to go over it. Spell it. F-O-R-M, form. F-O-R-M, form. F-O-R-M, form. Any guesses on what form means?
Haley has a guess.
What? Yes, shape or figure. Okay. Form means shape or figure. Good job. Can you come up with a word that uses form as a root?
Reform.
Reform. Huh?
Formulate.
Yep, formulate. What else?
Formula.
Formula. Someone has a hunchback. Right? My husband's been watching Witcher on Netflix. You seen that?
No, I've heard of it.
Okay. He's watching it and there's this lady who she looks a little different. Deformed, right?
Yeah.
Her back is all crooked and she's got stuff happening with her face. Deformed, right? Not formed correctly. Not made right. Okay? Okay. Next one is ology and ologist. O-L-O-G, ology. Let's start with that one. Y, sorry. O-L-O-G-Y, ology. Spell it. O-L-O-G-Y, ology. O-L-O-G-Y, ology. O-L-O-G-Y, ology. Okay? Ology means the study of. The study of. Give me an example of
Biology.
ology. Biology. What else?
Geology.
Geology. What else?
Biology.
Scientology. Yep.
Geology.
We said geology. Yep. Geology is the study of rocks. Rocks and earth. Yep. If I go to church and I study the Bible, I might study, huh?
Biology.
No,
Biology.
theology. Theo, meaning religion. Ah, okay. So ology is the study of. Now, what about ologist? Let's spell it. O-L-O-G-I-S-T. Ologist. O-L-O-G-I-S-T. Ologist. O-L-O-G-I-S-T. Ologist. G-I-S-T.
Doesn't this mean like the person who studies?
Yes, the person who studies. Okay? So give me an example of a word. A biologist. Theologist. A geologist. All those things that we talked about.
Dermatologist.
A dermatologist, right? What does a dermatologist study? Skin, right?
Oh yeah. Dentology.
That's a different form of it. But yeah. Okay. I forget the word.
I mean, I know it's a difficult word to say.
Hmm?
I know it's a difficult word to say.
Yeah. I don't remember what it is. I'll look it up. I'll figure it out. Okay. Next one. Cron. C-H-R-O-N. Do you need a new marker? Yep.
C-H-R-O-N.
Yep. C-H-R-O-N. Cron. C-H-R-O-N. Cron. C-H-R-O-N. Cron. Okay. The other one that goes with this is chrono. Not the coronavirus. Okay. That's spelled with an A. This is spelled with O's. C-H-R-O-N-O. Chrono. C-H-R-O-N. Chrono. C-H-R-O-N. Chrono. What does chron or chrono mean?
In order.
Chronological. So chronological.
Not in order. Chronological, right? If something happens in chronological order.
Time.
Time. It's my time order. Okay?
Oh, does time?
Both of them mean time. Chron and chrono.
Could be another word. Like,
Chronic. Like if I have chronic pain or chronic asthma. I have chronic migraines. They happen a lot. All the time.
Over time.
Right. Chronology is the study of time. Right? Okay. I know. You guys aren't as amused by my jokes as I am, are you? I mean, we did just do ology and ologist. All right. Now, you guys know this one, right?
maybe. Depends.
Scop. S-C-O-P. Scop. Scope has an E on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So do scop first. S-C-O-P. S-C-O-P. Scop. Okay. Now let's do scope. S-C-O-P-E. Scope. S-C-O-P-E. Scope. S-C-O-P-E. Scope. To see or
Watch.
watch. Good. To see or watch. Give me some examples.
Microscope.
Microscope.
Telescope.
Telescope.
Microscopic.
Microscopic, right? Okay. Telescopic. All those things. All right, so awesome. Those are pretty easy, right? Okay, so just to kind of put this in perspective, you guys in 3 weeks have gotten 15 roots.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah,
15?
15. We do 5 every week.
How many are we doing?
Well,
What do you think, Doug?
so that review that we do in the beginning tells me where we're at with them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We have 39 left, which is really going to translate into 8 weeks.
So in 8 weeks we'll be done.
In 8 weeks, we'll have all of our roots done. Okay? So why are these roots important?
That way when we get to a word that we don't know, we can split it up into roots that we know.
Okay? Yeah, we can split it up into roots that we know. We can, try to figure out what it might mean. Yeah? Okay. So why do you think we do the spelling?
So we can repeat it and then that way it sticks to us.
Right. And that way it sticks to us. Sometimes that repetition is all that we need, right? That repetition, those examples, stuff like that is what we need in order to solidify some of this stuff. And these strategies really are your kind of time-tested strategies for improving our reading, right? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We did our roots, right? Now, we're gonna go through this action magazine, okay? So keep your boards, because I'm gonna tell you which article we're gonna read, okay? And every time you come across a word that you don't know, okay, I want you to write it down, okay? I want you to write it on your board. That way we can take a look at them, okay? So let's see, what do we want to read about today? We have storm chasers, drug crisis, Malala. Malala's the Iranian girl who got shot in the head, but still survived. She was working for women's education.
I read about her last year in the summer.
Yeah, did you like it?
It was alright. It wasn't boring.
Let's see.
Did you write about the dog?
No.
Let's see. Why don't we do Following the Stars, 126. Okay. So, huh? 26? So, stars, right? Stars can mean two things. Yeah? What can it mean?
The star?
Okay, the stars that are in the sky.
Our famous people.
We're famous people, right? You think this is going to talk about stars in the sky?
No.
No. Okay. What about the word following?
I think you can follow someone or
Like I'm going to be a creeper and follow, like, I don't know, Adele around?
yeah, or you can just follow them on their social media.
Ah, following on social media, right? That's probably what we're going to do, because being a creeper and following somebody around in person tends to get you restraining orders, right? Yeah? Okay. So, here's what I want. I want you to go through it. I want you to read it first. Okay? I want you to read it to yourself. Read it first. And then, anytime you come across a word that you don't know, I want you to write it down, whether you don't know how it sounds, whether you don't know what it means. Write it down. Even if you're like, I'm like 85% sure. Okay? So I want you to read it first to yourself, and then we're gonna go through and talk about your words, okay? It goes on to this pages, these 2 pages as well. Okay. Hey, don't worry about the what it's like to be famous. Okay, just finish these first 2 columns on 28. Okay. Go through here. Yep.
Okay.
Envy. Envy being like, oh, I'm jealous. Okay, so write envy on your board. Ah! You okay, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
Did you not sleep much last night?
I probably went to bed at 1.
Why?
I don't know. Just stayed up.
I mean, you look like you don't feel great today.
Yeah, I am tired.
Okay. Well, have you finished reading your article?
Right here.
Okay. Finish? Finish? Any words you didn't know?
I was gonna look at it.
This one? Okay. So how do you think that's pronounced? Yeah. And in your own words, what's it mean?
Letting someone else's life.
Okay.
Like that.
To be like maybe jealous?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we wrote down what?
Self-esteem.
Okay. So what do you think it means?
Something about your being, like your emotions or something inside.
Okay. because self means, okay, and esteem, right? If I hold you in high esteem, like,
Accountable?
not necessarily accountable, but like, I'm trying to think. So like, the president is held in high esteem because of his office, right? That means that we should respect him, even if we don't like him, right? So what do you think esteem means? Not necessarily authority, but high reputation, right? So self-esteem is how I feel about myself, right? Whether I feel high or whether I feel low about myself, right? It's how I think of it. Did you figure that one out? What do you think it is?
What I think
How do you say it?
envy.
Not envy. Envy, right? So envy means what?
Feeling of wanting to have what someone else has.
Okay, tell me in your words. If someone envies your shoes, they are,
Compliment.
oh man, like I want those shoes. I'm very envious of them. They are, I am jealous of your shoes, right? We good? Any words? No? Okay. So, tell me, let's start by doing this. Write down 2 things on your board that you learned from this article. 2 things on your board that you learned from the article. Was there another word other than envy? Self-esteem? Okay. So, self-esteem, right, is how I feel about myself. Okay.
Teachers, if I could have your attention for this announcement, we are still being asked to submit our student counts, so if you would please remember to send me and Katina that email before the end of this 3rd period. Thank you.
I still do that.
Hmm?
I still do that.
Yeah.
What's it for anyway?
That's a good question. I'm sure it has something to do with how many kids we have in school. Okay. Why isn't it easy? Why is being famous not easy?
People try to hate on you.
Okay. So let's add that. Add that because what are 2 things you learned from it?
Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh, you like 2 things that you like.
2 things
Words
from
that
the
you
article.
just
No, no, no. 2 things from the article that you learned. Give me one more fact. I know you learned that word. Okay. 2 things from the article. What can you tell me?
Probably a new word.
Okay. Tell me about what the article talks about. Okay, what about them?
I guess starts off saying how him and his girlfriend broke up.
Okay.
And it talks about like subscribers and
Did you read the whole thing? Kind of. Do you need to reread it? Were you trying to get on your phone?
No.
No? Okay. So let's go through and let's really pay attention to what it's talking about, okay? Okay. Somebody tell me one of the things that they learned from this article.
People get attached to famous people, even though they don't know them.
Okay? People get attached to famous people even though they don't know them. That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Most kids wanted to be entertainers instead of being like a doctor, a lawyer, or a teacher.
Okay. What else? Jordan, what'd you learn?
A lot of negative things happen to people.
Okay, like what?
Like, people say a lot of negative things about them and they don't know.
Okay. Isaiah, what'd you find out? What'd you learn?
It's hard to become famous.
It's hard to become famous?
Yeah.
Why?
It takes a lot of work.
Okay. Do you think I'm ever gonna get famous?
Yeah,
No.
work hard first.
Well, I work. Are you saying I don't work hard, Isaiah?
Well, no, I was just saying, you gotta work before you can get famous.
Yeah, but I'm working. You think I'm gonna get famous? Let's be honest.
No.
No.
I mean, not unless you're doing something to get famous. Are you doing anything to get famous?
Man, I'm changing the world every day.
By talking to us?
Yeah. Right?
Well, yeah, but like,
There's other people doing the same thing.
Yeah. So why aren't we famous? Huh?
we're not doing something that everybody wants to see. People get famous because they make other people around the world happy or doing what they want to make money.
Are you saying that I don't make you guys happy?
No, I'm not.
Man,
This is coming out with you.
it is. It is.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Let me see. Okay, famous people, they do the best that they can to make everybody, the whole world happy. I don't think you can make the whole world happy with your music or with your jokes or
Man, I must not have very good jokes. That's rough. So that's the thing. It's about entertainment, right? Okay. It's about entertainment. What I do is an entertainment. I mean, it can be, especially when I fall out of my chair. But the grand scheme of things, look, Rhonda's not even paying attention.
Yes, I am.
She's on her phone. What's more entertaining?
My phone.
What's on it?
People.
Like who?
My boyfriend.
Oh! Tell him hi. You got 10 minutes left of class.
Okay.
I'll see you in 10 minutes, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, so but it's not just like, oh, I'm famous and everybody hangs out with me. Like, these people work hard to keep that fame, to their social medias, right? Are very well curated. So, that's a smart word, right? Curate. Curate. Okay. What do you think curate means?
No clue.
No clue? If I might be a museum curator.
You might be interested in museums.
You maintain.
I maintain. I make sure, I pick what goes out there.
Oh.
Okay, so their Instagrams and their Facebook and their Twitter, they're very well curated.
So they pick what they post.
They pay somebody to pick what they post that's going to make them look good. You can get an entire degree in social media.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there an easy degree?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Go get
I have a teaching degree. It wasn't easy. No, but you can get because all these companies have social media managers. Even Little Debbie,
Oh yeah.
right? They have a social media presence, and so that is curated by somebody to make them look the best they can. Same thing with famous people. They don't put out there, these famous women don't put out there what they look like without makeup on in the mornings, do they?
No.
No. Okay? I don't follow people on social media. I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at social media. So, but it's always like, oh, look at the best that I have in my life. Look how great everything is, right? Is that reality?
No.
No. Okay, so, any questions on what we did today? Anybody find anything that they weren't real sure about in that article? So how do you think people followed the stars before social media?
Clubs.
Clubs? Yeah.
Magazines.
Magazines?
Newspapers.
Yeah. You'd buy their album. There were fan clubs. You could write letters to them.
Good job.
Well, yeah, sort of, but I mean, think about it. Do you think the Beatles are going to really write you back themselves?
Not.
No, they still have somebody curating it, right?
Probably have like
Well, I think they
man
did.
or so, like a person.
Yeah. Okay, so erase your boards. Let's put them up and put them away. I will take your magazines. Good job today, guys. So did anybody start reading on maybe a new book that you got when we were in the library on Friday? No?
I need to.
You need to. What have you got?
I only got through like the first 2 pages.
Remind me of the book that you have.
Some Dog by Stephen King.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, his first couple of pages are rough. Like, they're just not super engaging. But it'll get there. Okay. Isaiah, did you read any on your book? Okay. What are you reading again?
I don't know.
Did you get a new book on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. What are you reading right now?
I just got a new book.
What'd you get?
It's like a, what is it like?
Oh, the true story behind the hatchet.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you haven't gotten into it yet? Not too bad.
It's, it's interesting in the beginning.
Mhm.
Like 2 pages.
Okay. So my suggestion is, yeah, skip this forward.
Yeah.
Go straight to there. Foul trouble. Basketball?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you play when you're not at school?
Nah.
Did you used to?
Yeah.
Why don't you play anymore?
Just stop.
Like, you don't even play, like, for fun in your, I don't know, driveway? I don't know. Where do you guys play basketball these days?
Park or something.
You should start. Did you guys get new books on Friday? Forget. No? Have you read any more on yours? Okay. So, here's your challenge for the week, guys. 15 minutes over the week. Is that doable?
Good.
15 minutes of reading. I'll tell you, I started a new book over the weekend. It's called Silka's Journey. And it's the second book in what's called the Tattooer of Auschwitz series. And the Tattooer of Auschwitz is the guy who put the tattoos on people in the concentration camps and how he stays alive. And so Silka's Journey is about a girl who was in the concentration camp with this guy, and she gets out, she gets liberated by the Russians, but she gets sentenced to 15 years for collaborating with the Nazis to a Russian gulag, which is like a labor camp. But she wasn't really collaborating, she was just trying to survive. So, I got stuck in it for like 4 hours last night. I looked up and it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I can't go to sleep. That's when you know you've got a good one, right? Have you guys ever had a book like that?
Yeah.
Yeah? No?
But I finished it and I was like, I wish I could read it again or continue.
Yes. So once we find that book, right, that typically helps us go, oh, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, right? Whoa, man, I might be able to really do this reading thing. So really search for that, ooh, this is interesting. Ooh, I'm into it. Okay? But good job today, guys. Appreciate it.